Hi guys, welcome to another yet an exciting good video. And in today's video guys, I want to tackle some little challenges, that I really faced, that I feel I should tell you about them as you enter into this business, so that you understand them, you get to know them, so that as you get into that, in case you meet one, you remember this video. In case you meet one, let this video be a guide. Like whatever that you want to do, there is nothing that literally comes without any challenges. I know that many things come with a lot of challenges. As much as you are admiring starting this business, but I have to let you know about certain challenges that you might face as you are starting or as you go on to do this particular business. And yeah guys, so I've listed with me some challenges that you are likely to face. So I've got them here and I want to discuss them with you. The first challenge that you are likely to face is actually identifying the product quality. You know, as you are starting, you don't know anything about quality. You don't know anything about which products to buy, which ones not to buy. So as you start, the only thing that you concentrate about is about quantity. That's the only thing. Like everybody who is starting, they want their shop to look big, want to look like they have a lot of stuff, they have a lot of stock, forgetting about the issue of quality. Okay, this is also one of the things that I faced as I was starting. I didn't know about the quality products, so I just went on. I bought products that could finish months without getting sold. I could get products that would just customers buy, and then within just few minutes or few days that is returned back, making a loss in the process. So product identification is one of the crucial things that you need to know. There are about three qualities or two qualities of items. There's what we call original, and there's also what we call duplicate or gonga in our language. Okay, so as you are going for buying itself, the first way you can use to identify a good quality product is the price it has been given. For example, you come in my shop and I tell you, say this charger is 50 kwacha, this is 100 kwacha. Of course, when I just say that, it rings something on your head. But if at all you are starting, you want to consider buying a lot of stuffs, you want to consider a lot of things, then that can affect you somehow, because you might end up having a lot of stock but with less value and less quality. Okay, so at the end of the day, you find that the customer buys but they return it, and once they return, that becomes a loss to your business. Okay, so make sure that the prices tell you a story. Okay, when you are going to buy, don't only ask for one thing, okay, but ask about the variety. For example, if you are buying headsets, ask about different types of headsets. How many types do you have? Okay, if you are trying to order online, tell them, let's show you how many types they have. Then they'll tell you prices. They also tell you the qualities they have. Okay, then basing on that, you can be able to deduce and identify, say this is what I want. Okay, it is okay sometimes to mix them. Like you can mix those stuffs of low quality, those that will not have a lot of quality, because they'll make your shop, the display of the shop, because you have small things, so you want things to look much more. So you get those for display purposes, and also you get them as disposable qualities or disposable stuffs. So that's the only thing you use them for. But make sure you go for quality, especially when you are starting. You don't have a name, there's nothing you're building, there's something you're building and totally from nothing. So I thought if you go for quantity and not quality, it will affect your business in the long run. Another challenge that you're likely to face is actually recognition. Okay, I mean people to know you. Wow, this is biggest challenges that every entrepreneur must face, and you're likely to face this one because it's quite difficult, for people to know you, but it's not impossible. That's the only beauty things about these stuffs. Okay, and there's a saying, a statement we use in our local language. We say, "If suma vila ishta," meaning that beautiful things, they sell themselves. Okay, so once you just have better products, good products, it will begin to sell itself. There is this syndrome, like Vos was telling us about. Like there's this syndrome where we say you just want things to come fast, you want to have results as soon as possible. See that? But this syndrome is really bad because when you want to build a business and not just some sort of a business where you'll be eating from dust, but a business that will stand out the test of time. You don't need to be this person who wants to do stuff faster, like you want to get profits faster. Okay, so the first thing that you need to understand is it will take you time for you to be recognized, for people to know this is what you're doing, this is what you have found, and this is what you are selling. It might take some bit of time. It will take a bit of time, and this requires you to have a lot more patience than you are thinking right now. Okay, than you are thinking right now. As you are starting this, it's so frustrating to go for a week without a customer. In my starting, I went a week without anyone buying anything from me. Okay, and the first time I made the sale was the smallest sale I'd ever made. Okay, it was really small. So guys, when you're starting up, just relax. Okay, but I can assure you today that the first sale that I made in that day, the first time I made the sale, I make that maybe 10 times better today. Okay, why? It's because patience. Okay, so it will take you a bit of time for people to recognize you. It's the biggest challenge, but you can run over it if you have the heart to move on. Okay, challenge number 3, competition. Challenge number 3 is competition. So guys, when you are starting, whatever they say, there's nothing new under the sun. Okay, nothing is new under the sun. So whatever that you are doing, somebody has already done it before. Whatever that you want to do, somebody has already done it before. Therefore, it is a world of competition. You want to have a baby, somebody has already a baby. You want to be born, someone is already born. So you see that, like anything literally is been done before. Okay, so even this business that you're trying to pursue, know that it has been done before. A lot of people are doing this business. Okay, so it will expose you to a lot of competition, and this becomes a challenge if you don't know how to navigate through competition. There are 2 ways you can deal with competition. It's either you work with them or you work against them. Okay, how do you work with them? When you start a business, you open it up and you don't have so much. Okay, you're just starting, you don't have so much. Go to those people that have a lot more stuff. I like what Tanzanian guys do. When you come in their shop, they don't have something, they'll tell you, okay, wait here, let me get from the storage. They go to their friend, they get it, they sell it from you. That's the best way I've seen myself helping to tackle competition. Like when I came in, I saw a lot of big guys and I cannot compete with those. Okay, so the best thing I did was going to them, asking advice from them, asking stuff that I never had, and I still do that even now because we created that relationship. And guess what happened in return? When one doesn't have anything from their shop, they send them over to me. You see how beautiful that is? So I went to them, showed them I was humble enough to learn from them, and they liked me. They started sending their customers to me. However, there's a different way of dealing with competition. You can be bigger than them, that is all. So look at what they have. If they have 10 phones, have 20 phones. If they have better prices, make your prices the best more than them. Those are the ways of dealing with competition. It is yours to choose. Okay. The other challenge that you are likely to face is unfaithful customers. Every person that is dealing with competition, they might have faced this. Every person who's dealing with electronics, they must face this. Okay. Here is a customer comes in your shop, buys a charger, goes home, they return back to say, you gave me something that was not working. Okay. This is the biggest challenge for a business like this. Imagine these are electronics and they can be damaged anytime. Okay, so now like this, when this happens, it's really disturbing. Okay, because somebody wants to give you loss. Sometimes a customer might go and through their own mistake they damage your item and they come back to you to say you gave me a damaged item. Okay, so it is a challenge, and sometimes if you're not careful, you can end up chasing everybody from you. But in that case, you have to know that when you're dealing with a customer, it's a win-lose, meaning that the customer has to win, you have to lose. That's the way it is. There's no two way about it. Okay, so it's either you lose or you win. But if you win, that becomes a problem, because when you win, you lose the customer. But when you lose, you keep the customer. So make sure you're on the losing side and the customer on the winning side. Okay, so how do you deal with such challenges? First thing, make sure where you're working from, there is at least any type or any source of power where you can test items before they leave your shop. Make sure you do this. I'm telling you because it gave me a lot of issues. make sure you test an item before it leaves, okay? So that you test together, they see it's working, and then whatever happens afterwards, that is their fault, okay? And also, even if something happens when they go, at least if it is within 1 or 2 days, you can still come and negotiate. You say, fine, how much did I sell you this? Okay, you sold me this at $2, right? So this time around, pay me a $1. Make sure that $1 is the amount that you used to order the stuff that you want to give that person, and that's how you deal with those people, okay? Yeah, so that's challenge number 4. Number 5 is actually the source of products. The source, like where do you buy stuffs? This is also another challenge, because right now I understand you want to start, but the question is, where are you going to buy things? That is a challenge I faced. Where am I going to buy? Because there are just so many platforms where you can buy. Let me give you an advice. As you are starting, I don't know which country where you are, but as you are starting, avoid buying online. It is a very best idea to do. At least at a certain amount, at a certain time in your business, you can do that. The reason why I'm saying this is because when you buy online, 1, it will take time. Secondly, it might be a little bit of expensive because you have to pay for shipping costs and all those stuffs, okay? But those guys that have already done that before, you know, they are already buying a lot of things, and when you buy a lot, you're likely to make a lot of profits, okay? So guys, make sure as you're starting, avoid such platforms like Alibaba. Alibaba is the best, but when you're in Africa, Zambia like this, it's important that you avoid such. So it is important that you avoid such. But if you're actually around Zambia, then I can recommend some of the places where you can buy these things. You can buy from Lusaka, or you can also buy from Nakonde. Nakonde is probably, when you hear Nakonde, it's not really Nakonde, but it's Tunduma. You enter into Tunduma, that's where you buy stuff from. So you can get them from those. Those are the 2 places that I know so far that people do source their accessories from. And if at all you might need help for someone to help you source this, if you're within Zambia, you can actually contact me. The best way to contact me, check my YouTube, so that you can contact me through you can contact me through my Facebook page. Like, I've opened the Facebook page specifically for that, so you can just search on Facebook SIKA-The Entrepreneur, and then you're going to find me there. Okay, SIKA-The Entrepreneur, you find me there. And then also, just drop me a message on Messenger. First, before I drop a message, make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow me on that Facebook page. Then you can drop me a message. We'll talk then. I'll help you if you are within Zambia. I will help you to source these products. And if at all you are also from these neighboring countries, then I can also advise. I can connect you with a person that can be sending you items where you are. But this, mind you, it's not done at free basics. I'm going to give you this at a fee. It is at a fee. Make sure you have that on your head, right? So there's also the last challenge that I faced was to make my first budget. This was really crucial for me until I had to be somebody to help me say, okay, I need to buy this and this. This is so crucial, okay? So in the same way also, I can be able to give you this service. If at all you're very, very serious, I can give you this service, and just tell me the location where you are. I can give you the service of this your first budget. Before I can do it, you have to pay me, and then I do it for you, okay? It's very simple. You can sit down and say, okay, fine, this is what you need in your shop. I can light the whole budget, and then I give it to you, so that as you go for orders, you just follow that, and then you buy what you need, okay? So that is it, guys. These are the challenges that I really faced, but even if there are challenges, by now there are no challenges. I've mastered them, okay? So the best and the shortcut for you is that you have me. Contact me, we talk, and things will be done. Guys, thank you for watching, and now it's bye bye. Wait. Make sure you subscribe to this channel.